Hi there, I'm Lucy from Japan. Today I'm going to talk about the background of the special treatment given to Kei Komuro by Fordham University School of Law. If anyone who is familiar with the American Law School is watching this video, please leave me a comment. In my past video, I have told about Fordham Law's mysterious special treatment for Kei Komuro. These are why he could enter LLM course, and his transfer from LLM to JD course without taking LSAT, and graduating from JD course only 2 years. And today I will talk about more details. Why Fordham University admitted Kei Komuro to the LLM course. As I told you in the past video, to enter the LLM course, the applicant must be a lawyer or have graduated from a law school or at least a law major from a 4-year college or university in their country. However, Kei Komuro graduated with a bachelor degree in liberal arts. Hitotsubashi University, where he is said to have studied business law, is an evening course for working adults, and his major was international corporate strategy, and it is not a law school. Hitotsubashi University's alumni list clearly states that he majored in international corporate strategy and did not graduate from Hitotsubashi University's School of Law. Also, the student of Hitotsubashi University's evening course is different from regular Hitotsubashi University students, and there is no entrance exam and no paper test. Therefore, it is very strange that Fordham University admitted Kei Komuro, who does not have a sufficient law degree, to LLM course. With a fair evaluation of his education in Japan, he should take LSAT and be admitted to 3-year JD course at the law school according to his LSAT score. What kind of screening process would have allowed him to get into the LLM course? Why Kei Komuro was able to win the Martin Scholarship for the LLM course at Fordham University. As Fordham University press released at the time of Kei Komuro's study abroad, Kei Komuro was awarded Fordham University's Martin Scholarship. The scholarship offers these benefits and repayment is not required, and the scholarship should be awarded to the most outstanding student in the LLM course. According to the website of Fordham University School of Law, it says that the recipient will be awarded a scholarship equal to 100% of the LLM tuition. The recipient will be responsible for student fees, transportation to and from New York, local transportations, books, housing, and all other expenses associated with the studies at Fordham Law School. So, did Kei Komuro have the excellence to deserve this scholarship? Looking at his academic background, he was little knowledge of law. Based on his academic background alone, I guess he would be the last student to win this scholarship. Furthermore, in their website also says that preference will be given to applicants who do not have third-party funding already in place. Kei Komuro received financial support as salary or loan from the Japanese law firm where he was working as a paralegal at that time. From that point of view, the scholarship should have been given to other students because Kei was receiving financial support from third party. Even if it was decided he would also receive the financial support from the Japanese law firm after he won the scholarship, I think he should report this to the universities at that point. And Kei Komuro failed bar exam twice in the past, despite being an outstanding student who won the Martin Scholarship. Nearly 90% of Fordham University School of Law graduates passed the New York bar exam in their first attempt. His failure to pass the New York bar exam twice shows his own ability. And from this point of view, it is questionable whether he was justified in winning the scholarship. And Kei Komuro, who won the Marty Scholarship in the LLM course, transferred to the JD course a year later without taking the LSAT and finished the JD course only in 2 years. It is also unusual, and it seems Kei Komuro is the only student who was given such a special treatment from the university. In my opinion, the only thing to look at in his background is that he was the boyfriend of a Japanese princess. I would like to know if there are any objections from other LLM students that he won the Marty Scholarship. Regarding Kei Komuro's admission to the LLM and acquisition of the Marty Scholarship, it was pointed out in a question from the Japanese magazine Publishers Association, question at the wedding press conference of the ex-Princess Mako and Kei Komuro on October 26, 2021. Let me quote the relevant part of that question. The Japan Magazine Publishers Association asked this question. We believe one of the reasons why this marriage has not received the public approval and blessing is that there are issues in Mr. Komuro's background that could be perceived as misuse of the imperial family. Fordham University, where Mr. Komuro studied abroad, once introduced him on its official website as Princess Mako's fiancé. And relating to this, Mr. Komuro, who has not graduated from a law school, was admitted to the LLM course, which is only for the applicants who have a law degree for admission, and the fact that he received a scholarship that fully exempted him from tuition has raised suspicions that he misused the Japanese imperial privileges and received special treatment as a fiancé. Mr. Komuro, what is your opinion on this point? Also, did Mako approve of Mr. Komuro's admission to Fordham University as a fiancé? Mako answered this question in this way. I believed that this question could give the impression that false information is fact. Thinking about answering such a question directly in the conference room would remind me my fears and cause further emotional trauma. I felt it would be impossible to answer the question directly to the press. I feel so sorry that you asked a question that could give the impression that false information is true. And she answered, it is not true that Kei tried to enroll at Fordham University as a fiancé. And then Kei Komuro answered in this way. There is no fact that I have made misuse of the imperial family. There is also no special treatment as a fiancé. Fordham University's admission policy states that admission is not limited to law school graduate, but also includes the requirement of equivalent legal education. In my case, Fordham University School of Law has determined that I am eligible to apply for admission as I have completed law studies prior to my enrollment in Fordham Law. So my application was accepted. And I won the full tuition benefit scholarship based on overall evaluation of me, including my academic grades I submitted. During the admission process, I was never informed that I was Princess Mako's fiancé. I explained my relationship with Princess Mako after my admission to Fordham was approved, because I thought the university might receive inquiries from the Japanese media and this might cause any inconvenience. As for the press release on the university's website, it was the university's decision. These were their answers to the questions. Incidentally, regarding the question and answer session at the wedding press conference on October 26, 2021, after their initial announcement about their marriage, the Q&A session with the press was originally scheduled after their announcement of their marriage, but Kei and Mako abruptly announced on October 25, the day before the press conference, that they would cancel their question and answer session. Therefore, questions from the press were answered in writing. As a result, this press conference was nothing more than an announcement of their one-sided assertion of themselves, and the press complained about the sudden cancellation of the question and answer session. The reason of their cancellation is that the questions from the Japan Magazine Publishers Association was so clearly pointing out the public suspicions about their marriage, Kei Komuro's misuse of the imperial family, and the special treatment about his study at Fordham University of Law, so they could not answer to the press. In this answer, Kei Komuro told us that he is not a graduate of law school or law university. In his own words, he refers to his study as law studies. How could Hitotsubashi University's evening course for working people and the Department of International Corporate Strategy be considered a legal education equivalent to a law school or law major? They answered they had never appealed to Princess Mako's fiancé status when he enrolled at Fordham University or to get the Martin Scholarship. However, in my opinion, if Kei Komuro entered Fordham Law by appealing to Princess Mako's fiancé, that makes more sense to me. Then it would be possible for him to enroll in the LLM course with special consideration from the university, and Martin Scholarship was given to him because the university knew it would be a strong advertisement for them to have the fiancé of Japanese princess enrolled at the university. What would have been the benefit to the university admitting Kei Komuro if he had not appeared that he is Mako's fiancé? Furthermore, in response to this question, Kei Komuro explained the relationship with Princess Mako after he got an admission approval from the university because they might receive inquiries from the Japanese media and that this might cause inconvenience. This could be taken to mean that he wanted this relation to keep it secret because if people knew he is Princess Mako's fiancé, it might cause a lot of commotion. But it is strange Fordham University made a big announcement on their website on July 5, 2018 that Princess Mako's fiancé will attend Fordham Law. Why did Fordham Law make such a big announcement that Kei Komuro was Mako's fiancé? There are also reports that Kei Komuro appeared to be Princess Mako's fiancé in an essay submitted to the university. Does the question asked by the Japan Magazine Publishers Association give the impression that the false information was true? Or is it a reasonable question considering the circumstances of Kei Komuro's study at Fordham University? To me, this is a good question that gets to the heart of the suspicions that public has had about Kei and Mako's marriage, and I wonder why Princess Mako was so terrified of this question. As of 2018, Kei and Mako did not have a formal imperial engagement ceremony, and Kei was just a boyfriend of Mako. So the Japanese Imperial Household Agency requested to Fordham University of Law to remove the word fiancé. The reason why the formal engagement ceremony was not held was because Mako's father, Prince Akishino, decided not to hold the ceremony because there is no public blessings. And since Emperor Naruhito, uncle of ex-Princess Mako, did not admit this marriage as an official marriage of the imperial family, no official wedding ceremony was done. This means the imperial family would not invite the couple to any official imperial ceremonies or associate with them as relatives. The relatives of the person who is married to and related to a member of the imperial family are not supposed to misuse the imperial family for their own desire or benefit. If Kei Komuro appeared that he was Princess Mako's fiancé or boyfriend to get admission and scholarship to Fordham University School of Law, this would be a clear misuse of the imperial family. Although this unspoken rule has been followed throughout the long history of the imperial family, the Akishino family and their relatives are now openly misusing the power and connection of the imperial family to take advantage of the royal family, which has been criticized by Japanese public. Why did Fordham University admit Kei Komuro to the LLM program with a little law degree and give Kei Komuro to the Martin Scholarship, which should have been awarded to the best student in the LLM program? Only the Fordham University Admission Committee and management team, including the Fordham president of the university, knows the reason. And here is another interesting fact about Kei Komuro's admission to Fordham University. This is a list of donors and sponsors of Fordham University Law School. It is said that a part of their scholarship is funded by these donations. As you can see, MUFG Union Bank Project Finance Group is one of the donors on this list. This is one of the subsidiary company of MUFG Bank, which is a kind of investment fund organization that mainly invests in projects. MUFG Bank is closely related to Kei Komuro and Mako. First of all, MUFG Bank is a bank where Kei Komuro worked for after graduating from university. There are several reports how long he belongs to this bank. Some reports said he worked for only 6 months, others say a year and a half, but I'm not sure. MUFG Bank is one of the top banks in Japan, and top-class students from Japanese universities work there. Kei Komuro was assigned to work at the head office, but it was unusual for Kei Komuro to work at the head office from the university from which he graduated. And while new employees in Japan usually join the company all at once in April, Kei Komuro joined the company in July, which is also unusual. So there is also special treatment given to Kei Komuro. MUFG Bank and Mako also have a close relationship. Mako was an honorary president of the Japan Tennis Association when she was a princess. The term of assignment is from 2015 to October 2021. Prior to that, her father, Prince Akishino, was the honorary president. And the honorary chairman of the association was a person who was a president of MUFG Bank and then chairman, and later he was appointed as a director and advisor of MUFG Bank in 2012 and as a special advisor since 2014. I will call him Mr. N to keep his privacy. So I would say that Mr. N had a very strong influence on MUFG Bank, while the relation of Kei Komuro and Mako had started since June 2012. This might be just a coincidence, but some people say that Kei Komuro got a job at MUFG Bank using this tennis association network. And it is a strange coincidence that MUFG's name shows up again as a donor to Fordham University School of Law. Why would MUFG Bank be involved everywhere Kei Komuro and Mako go? And there are not so many students at Fordham University Law. Therefore, I cannot find any advantage for MUFG Union Bank to donate to Fordham Law School, and I do not understand the purpose of the donation. And this kind of relationship is never reported in the Japanese TV news. What do Americans think about these facts? I'm looking forward to hearing your comments. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like the video. And if you want to see more truths of Japanese imperial family, please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Have a nice day.